Hello racing fans, this is Mike Shuddy, co-founder of Horse Racing Nation and author of our annual Kentucky Derby Super Screener. Hey, the last couple of days we've been taking a look at some of the top Derby contenders. We profiled Uncle Mo and dialed in. Today we take a closer look at Nehro. You know, right before the Derby there always seems to be a horse that emerges as the wise guy horse. And it looks like Nehro has earned that dubious title this year. Will the wise guys be right? Well, let's take a look at some of Nehro's most recent accomplishments to see if there's evidence that proves that maybe this year these guys have got it right. So in the Arkansas Derby, that one came up as our best prep race of the year in terms of quality, and Nehro finished a very game second to the winner in that race, Arch. And if you watch the replay, Nehro surges just past that one after the wire. So that's what kind of makes him the wise guy horse, because that certainly looked visually impressive. But he looks impressive also on paper from that race. So this was a very, very key performance, probably one of the top performances by a 3-year-old in a prep this year. Big question mark though, as always, can he take that into the Derby, or did he leave his best race in Arkansas? We'll see soon. Now, prior to the Arkansas Derby, Nehro ran a nearly identical race in the Louisiana Derby, though he was not quite as far back in that one. But unlike the Arkansas Derby, the pace in the Louisiana Derby was quite modest, and yet he still displayed that awesome late turn of foot to get up for second along the rail. Now, I really like the fact that he's produced 2 similar efforts on 2 different dirt surfaces. He should have no problem going into Churchill Downs, and certainly he's one of the few horses that goes into the Derby where he's run 1 1/8 miles for both of his final 2 preps. That's a very key factor. Now, he comes close to passing most of our Super Screener criteria, and his superior late turn of foot would certainly make him a top 5 choice on anyone's Derby list. Now, it might not be a bad idea to maybe single Nehro and either dialed in or Arch in any of your exotic wagers and wheeled all the other horses you like around those 2. Now, some are knocking the fact that this horse has maybe done too much too soon, maybe left that best race in Arkansas, but I would say that concern is far more legitimate if he pops a real top effort here in the Derby and then moves on into the Preakness. That's when we'll have to put a big question mark around Nehro. Now, that's the lowdown on this horse. Who knows, maybe this year the wise guys have actually got it right. Now, there's not much time left to start making sense out of what is clearly a wide open race. So, download the Super Screener right now on www.horseracingnation.com and get all of this key insight and clear through the clutter as soon as you can. Now, also, if you're already one of the hundreds of those who've subscribed to Super Screener, look at your next update coming up on Thursday. We'll have the morning line odds, we'll have post positions, we'll have updated commentary, workout analysis, and we'll also be including the recommended Super Screener wagers, and we'll have that cutting across every budget level. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up later here next week. And in the meantime, I want you to get ready for a score of a lifetime. There's just a few days left, folks. It's getting exciting. For Horse Racing Nation, this is Mike Shuddy bidding you to go fast and win.